Welcome to the Easter update, ladies and gents. We have a few R8s, but as you can see from the topic of this video, we're going to be hunting down the eggs. So let's get started. So each egg, obviously, I just got on. I have no idea what is even happening. So from the looks of it, I'm going to turn the sounds down here. Each egg will give you 2,000 bucks, and eventually, after all the events, you will get a Audi R8. So let's go hunt down the eggs. I've just seen one underneath the bridge over, well, if you drive from the spawn. Oh, did I see another one? Yes, I do see another one. Okay, we're gonna go to that one. If you drive from the spawn, first exit, there's this bridge underpass, and once you pass that, this exit, you want to stop here, do a little turny turn, and head up here. You'll find your fourth egg up in this upstairs parking lot section here. We'll go through some car reviews, well, R8 review by the end of today, but yeah, you guys have to watch the video first to help you find the eggs, and then I'll do the reviews. And I did see there's a few new McLarens, or McLaren updated, so I actually am very interested in what that's all about. Now go on, if you drive down from the top there, you'll see another egg. Just follow my path. I will actually keep the entire footage on. And this is actually my first time hunting down the egg, so I might meet some problems by the end, but yeah, the beginning part is probably not going to be too hard. One more as you pass along the roadside. And do I see another one? Yes, I think I do see another one. Right here, this one is actually as you go along this road, on the second intersection, so you can turn up to the highway, the little, what's it called, spot? The little underground parking garage, you will find another egg. But I'm going to keep going along the highway, see how many more we can find just on the highway. I do see another one as I'm driving. So this one actually is located on the other side, as you can see there. Okay, keeping my eyes peeled, I saw another one where Doro is. I'll actually drive from Doro to get this one real quick. So as you spawn into Doro, you'll turn left here, and I'm gonna actually go over a few more spots so you can spot more eggs near Doro area. But I suppose they're actually all just along the roads, so you just have to drive around the roads. So this is how you get to this egg here. And surprisingly, they're not as hard to find as you might expect now. But yeah, so the next egg, we're gonna go over here. And then this is your normal Doro exit to go down the down ramp over here. You get the next egg. Perfect. So then I'm actually going to go back on this side. Alright, one more along the road right before the entrance into the tunnel here. I want to check up there, see if there's anything up there. From the looks of it, yep, there absolutely is an egg up here. So let's grab you and head back the same way we came. Alright, going into the tunnels. This is, I think, this side almost done, but we'll see if we can find a few more. But going along the tunnels, I don't see any more eggs. Actually, yes, I do see one in the middle of the highway. Another egg, plus $2,000. By the end of the highway, here's an egg. And let's get that real quickly. And then let's spin around on the other side of the highway. And in front of us is the egg we saw on our way here. I'm gonna have to avoid that truck there just to get the egg. And if we keep going forward, So the way to get to the underground train station, actually, I think there might be one at the other end of this highway, but we'll check that in a little bit. But the normal way to get on here is if you go through here, actually, I think it's about the same. Yeah, I can get there. So if you get on here, the on-ramp, you'll see another egg, which is awesome. We keep going. Turning at this intersection here, we're going to see what we can find. Well, this is the way that leads to the underground parking garage. Well, underground parking garage, you go from this side to this side, so I'm actually going to check that. I'm just going to check the underground garage, and then if there's nothing there, then I'll go back the same way. Over here looks like we actually have an egg at the underground parking garage. I'm actually going to check over here, right? This is your spawn, and actually literally on the opposite side right here, there is an egg. So if you want to grab that. Or you've already grabbed it because you've seen it earlier than me. But if you go all the way to the end, I'll assume there's an egg at the very... Maybe. Yes, looks to be right. There is another egg at the very end. We are currently 4 eggs away from finding every single one, and I think I might have an idea of where the last few could be at. So going this way back into our spawn here, we're gonna swerve ourselves around, face the opposite way, and we're gonna go this way. And as you can see, right, I was kind of correct. So first egg is over here, right where spawn is. I'm going to check this side. Well, over here is where the spawn is, right? So you drive over here and you go straight this way. That's where I'm going to check next. No, not Rainbow Bridge. We're going to go to Rainbow Ring Item. Yeah, here it is. So on Rainbow Ring Kai, yeah, as I expected, an egg is right there waiting for us. And here we go, the 20th egg. We have 2 more left, and these 2 are probably going to be the hardest ones, so I'm going to cut to where I find. Alright, looks like we found it. That video was just sped up. You kept going along this end here, and I found the first egg underneath the bridge we came in on, which is about right here. So, I called a friend. And I've a friend called Dom, a funny tree guy. Anyways, yeah, he gave me some ideas, and I found my last egg. It took me 30 minutes, and here it is, inside of the dealer on the 2nd floor. My voice is a little bit angered because I've been sitting here for 30 minutes, driving everywhere looking for this last egg that just so happened to be inside of the dealer. Well, now that I have it, let's collect everything. So, the Forged 3-piece, the SSB or BBS, CLR or whatever, and the 2020 Audi R8 green paint. Green paint, that's what it's called. Let's check this guy right here. So, here it is, the Audi R8. First up, let's get a sound check in. It idles at 749. Ooh, the fire is red. I'm a big fan of that, currently. But let's see what else she's got. Go into Doro to spec it out. And this right here, my friends, is the Audi R8 Green Hell Edition. So this is the actual spec on the Green Hell Edition, which is actually a teal-ish color with more red rims. So I'm actually just gonna take that off of the Pinterest. And I'm gonna eyeball it because I'm no super specker like a lot of those, a lot of my friends are. But I'm just gonna go off my eyeballs. And we're gonna have red rims, which are like that. And there we go, right here, the Green Hell Edition. And next up, I want to work on the interiors. Let's change the plate first, though. And actually, I do want to, before that, let's check out the wraps that I've unlocked from our little thing here. This is the Easter 2025 camel wrap. Look at that. It's actually really cool. But it does look like the Green Hell Edition, these aren't green, these are black. So I'm going to do that real quick. So this here is our camo wrap. It is about this color. It is interesting. This is the camo wrap. This thing obviously has double layered wraps on. So yeah. Anyways, we've also unlocked 2 limited edition rims. So this is the BBS CLR, and this is the forged 3-piece. Both of them right now, from the looks of it, are quite interesting. They actually do pop out a lot on the side there. I don't know what that's about. This one's fine though. This one looks alright. That one does pop out quite a lot, which is interesting. At least the frontal part. I don't know if that's an intended dev choice or that is... It doesn't seem like an intended dev choice given that. But yeah, hopefully they pay attention to that and fix that eventually. Well, I suppose they will fix it because, well, they're actually good devs that does care about the game. Anyways, let's check out all the new cars they've added. Going into here, we have ourselves a limited edition. There's 3,000 sold already. I'm a little late to the update, obviously. A Audi R8 GT 2023. And what else is new, actually? They updated the Koenigsegg Agera R, I think. Agera R. And they added a new, or updated, this is the updated Jesco Absolute. Not the Jesco Absolute, not the Attack. I'm actually going to buy it to see the changes. A McLaren. I think this is a McLaren 645 LP, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check my images. If we go into here, which one is it? Here it is. So this one looks identical to the one we have right here. This looks like a 765 LT. So this is a 765 LT, my mistake. Top speed at 210, 0 to 60, 2.9, and horsepower at 755. And it looks like we have got our ZX10R, or ZX10RR, that's what that is. I will buy that too. The Audi R8 2020, this one, I don't know what this one is, I'll look into it. And the Audi R8 convertible. Not a huge fan of convertibles, but yeah, it's definitely cool. So let's go and take a look at all of our cars and bikes, all the new stuffs pretty much. Here is the Audi R8 GT. Oh, it is massive. What the heck? I feel like this is huge, like comparing to the Green Hell Edition, or there's like a size problem. No, there isn't actually a size problem. I was just tweaking. Not, yeah. So this is the Green Hell Edition. This is the GT. Idles at 749. My thoughts after testing this thing out is that it is actually pretty controllable. The speed on this isn't super impressive, but it's definitely really nice when it comes to handling. Let's check out the convertible. Well, first let's check out this one. I think this one is pretty much the GT, but the downgrade of no GT. Let's hear the sounds. Looks like it's got some new flame upgrades, and here is the convertible. Pretty pretty cool. I personally am a fan of this, but I'm not really huge fans of convertibles, but this is still pretty nice. I kind of like this. Anyways, yeah, I got 0068 as my plate. Let's just 00-69 here. It's a funny number. Anyways, yeah. So I'm gonna keep that as my plate now. And yeah, let's check out the McLarens. So let's check if they first updated this car. I don't think so from the looks of the interior, but I'm super excited for the 765 LT. If we take a looky here, 0806, not a bad plate at all. But the interior wise, actually, let's just pop these guys open. This looks quite nice. I'm actually going to copy the RL spec that I found right here, this light blue. I'm really digging that. That's really cool. We have Good Life Fitness in the background. Free advertisement for them. Anyways, so this is the light blue variant with, I think, black calipers. So I'm gonna copy that there. Or neon blue-ish, I would say. Instead of using glossy, I go for frosted flakes. But camo's still cool. I'm going to go for frosted flakes though. And for the calipers, let's use black. There we go. From this picture of the interior, we can see that he kind of has a white finish on the interiors. So I'm going to copy that. And last but not least, the plate. Perfect. Now, following next up, let's see the new car. The new bike, I mean. Right here, my friends, is the ZX-10RR. Let's just, there are liveries, so we're going to check that out in a second, but I'm just going to do the colors on that first to match my helmet. I'm going to use the camo on there because that looks kind of cool. I'm digging the bike with the camo. White strips on the bike makes that looks nice. And we're actually going to keep these two red just so it matches. Now the liveries on here, we have the Kawasaki Racing liveries, but I'm going to keep mine on because I like mine. They're super nice. But that purple does 100% match my purple visor. Did they make this for me? Seriously? That's so nice of them. Look, they made this liveries just for me. It matches my color perfectly. I mean, maybe it's that, or maybe because it's just every single color. Yeah, they just did it for every color. Well, I thought they made it nice just for me. You know, I was feeling very sweet for a second there, but it's okay. Anyways, the plate on here. And this is, my friends, a two-seater. Yeah, this is a two-seater, my friends. And let's test out the abilities on this bike. Well, first up, it tops out at 206, so it's not the fastest bike, 0 to 60 in 3.2. And when I drive it around, if you saw before I crashed here, I actually hit a crazy 216, which is super interesting. But anyhow, yeah, that is a, I think this is now the best two-seater bike there is. I'm not sure, but I'll have to make a short on that later on. First, we have the Koenigsegg the Agera RR. Let's take a look at that in a race. I do have to say, this car absolutely handles like a dream. The new interior is cool. It's awesome. And let's test out the other car. This right here is our Jesko Absolute with the new body. But I have to mention before the race starts that the last Koenigsegg, the Agera RR that we've driven, It's reduced in speed, however, it is much easier on handling. Wow, this one has actual working interiors and RPM counters and everything. This is super cool. Alright, I would have to say that's it for our video today. And hopefully you guys learned something from it, or found all the eggs at least. And yeah, that's it for me. There is a new video coming in very, very soon, within the next 3 to 5 days. So please look forward to that. And it is actually about making money in this game, because I think we really need an update on that because of all these new updates and all that. And obviously I won't be including the eggs as part of the video, because, well, that's just making it unfair. Right. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, and comment questions or anything, because I will get to you. Just trust me, I will get to you. So I'll see you guys in the next video.